and
Wait,
St.
what is
Lawrence
this?
County.
What is going on?
Please stay indoors and secure all doors and windows. Make sure you have adequate food, water, and a battery-powered radio with you. Do not attempt to engage with any infected persons. Do not attempt to exit your home.
Well, that's not terrifying at all. All right, welcome back everybody to another episode of Vain Survival. Now, we're just gonna forget about that. I do have some plans today. Now, there was a big update that was pushed. Let me go ahead. Where are these lights at? There we go. Oh, okay. Okay. We're just gonna drive past these guys. There was a big update that was pushed, I think like a week and a half ago, so we're pretty late to the party, I'm not gonna lie. However, I've been seeing a lot of content about it, and I gotta say, the area looks pretty sick. So that is one thing that I do want to do today, is I want to head over to the new area. Let me go ahead and show y'all what I'm looking at. Yeah, so over here, Loon Lake. There are all kinds of cabins over there, and I really like how they look. So I do want to go check that out today. We have a decent amount of gear in our RV, and like I said last episode, we can sleep in this. This is a mobile home for us. And also, hey, look, I've been working on my driving, alright? Especially after everyone called my ass out in the comments last video. Bro, I saw a comment that said, "I can't believe you're still alive in real life after driving like this." What a crazy thing to say, dude. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Oh no. Okay, we're good. Crisis averted. We're fine. We're fine. Like I was saying, I've been working on my driving, yo. Okay, I think we are arriving here soon to the area. I really cannot wait to check out these cabins, y'all. Alright, y'all, I think we made it. It looks like we just made it into Loon Lake. We're actually on the lake itself, and I did see a couple of these cabins. We're just gonna roll down this hill. We made it here in one piece. RV is still up and running as of now. But look at that. You can see one over there next to the waterfall. That is beautiful. But we got one here that I wanted to check out. And I can't lie, I am so excited. This reminds me so much of the area that I grew up in. The lake and these cabins. But we also have a bigger issue. I'm severely dehydrated right now. Look at that. So I'm hoping we can find some good gear in here. At least some water. Man, something. Anything. So maybe we can get lucky. But we're kind of struggling right now. Look at this. This is just so cozy. What's in here? Oh, okay, the kitchen. Just more space. Gotcha. I gotta say, thank you guys to everybody who's been giving me tips in the comments as well. I have learned a lot. Specifically, one huge one that I have learned is we have just, I believe, one more month, maybe two, before shit starts to get a little hairy. I didn't know that there could potentially be hordes in this game. So we definitely got to keep an eye out for that. Anything else? Wet cat food? Yo, don't make me do it, man. Just give me some water. Maybe these soups could have some liquid in it. Anything in the microwave? Nothing. But we have hordes coming. I believe there are seasons as well. Actually, what am I thinking? I can just fill this. And one other thing that I did learn from the comments, once again, thank you guys for all the tips, is eventually we won't be able to fill sinks like this. We'll go ahead and drink this up. I'm trusting the smell mechanic, probably more than what I should. But as of right now, we really don't have any other option. Let's take a look here. We're good. We're gonna actually drink most of this here. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, don't want to overdo it. I don't want to throw up all over our potential new house. Yeah, I see a lot of potential here. We already have a little bit of a barricade with these fences, right? And I do like this one specifically. It's a nice view, but also it's secluded. It just has the one road kind of coming up. Got a few zombies. Actually, you know what? Let's take care of these guys. I've just been thinking, you know, we have our mobile home. We have a mobile place to sleep. But after everything that happened to Bruno in the last episode, I don't know if I could stand to live in that house anymore, man. So I think we need a fresh start. But first things first, let's make this safe. Let's not take any risks. And once we can post up here, we can get into more of the actual survival mechanics of this game. Are all these alive? Well, as alive as a zombie can be. So we can climb trees now. Okay, yeah, we're gonna leave him. I'm not fucking with that. No, zombies climbing trees. I'm good on that. But I know there's fishing. I think we can actually build here. Yes, we can build. Now, I don't know what kind of materials we're going to need for this. Metal brackets, nails, scraps, planks. Wow. And there's all kinds of stuff here. What about fortifications? Yeah, we're going to need plenty of materials. Wow. Going to need to do a lot of research. Let's finish looting this house, though. And I think we're going to do it. I think we're going to make this our base. Let's make sure I didn't miss anything, though. Checked all this. Yep, we checked all the cabinets here. There really wasn't too much loot here, unfortunately. Strawberry donut just chilling in the cupboard. Some wine and some beer. I mean, I'll take it. Fuse box is on. Do we have power? We do. You know, I do wonder how long we're going to have power for. Look at this fireplace. Oh, wow, we can cook things in here as well. Ooh. Let's check upstairs. Let's check our sleeping quarters here. This is nice. I could see myself living here in real life. Got some seeds for some cauliflower. Can I not search this one? Doesn't look like it. Actually, let's go ahead and grab the bug spray as well. We can turn the blinds up. One other thing that I did here is that we can keep our blinds closed because zombies will actually see us through windows, which is insane. Would not have expected that. Now, we don't have blinds here. That could be a problem. But like I said, we're on this little island. This could be good. Doors locked. Yeah, we got lockpicks. 7 picks remaining. Oh, I almost did that first try. 2 bedrooms. Okay. So if we get some guests, we're good. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Fishing hook, camp bowl, battery. We'll take the battery for sure. Everything else in here, you know, we can leave and come back for. Take the 12 gauge rounds. Considering we're not leaving, I'm not worried about grabbing everything at this moment. Wow. Look at that. Okay. I believe that's everything except for this shed. Fire axe. Whoa. Okay, so we can use it as a can opener. This has got to do some good damage. Can I compare? Melee base damage is 12 on the pipe. 31 on the fire axe. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. I'm taking this. Handheld radio. Spark plugs. Okay, let's go here. Let's make sure we actually equip this. Add to quick use. Look at that. I feel so much safer now. Yo, imagine we could fill this pool with water. A lawnmower, a kayak. We can actually move that. Wait a second. Can we put this on the water? There's no way, right? Yeah, it doesn't even let me sit in it. Oh, That would be nice. Yeah, we could set up a little fishing dock out here. And worst case scenario, I mean, look at all of these houses. We can go get loot anytime that we need. I do want to see if this cart up here will turn on. And if it's loud. Or if it's like an electric one. Can I enter? No key. I did also see that once we hotwire a vehicle, we have it forever. We don't need the key. Only 5% in the tank, though. That's not good. Okay, let's let's be smart here. Let me out of here. We got the axe now, right? Let's take all these ones out. We could take the tree climber out as well. Now that I feel a little bit more secure. Okay, actually, we need to be looting these. Just one by one. Oh, that autosave was terrible timing. Yeah, this axe is putting in work right now. I'm thinking we could throw up a little fence here, so nothing can cross over. Now, I don't know how the spawning works. I'm wondering... Oh, shit. I'm wondering how the spawning works. Can they spawn in here? Do I need light? Is this like Minecraft? Do I gotta throw some torches down? What's the mechanics looking like? But we're gonna have to find that out with time. Yeah, this damage is crazy. This was a huge find for us. I'm sure these probably have some good stats for defense. I just don't want to overheat. I know that is a thing that can happen as well. Tell you what, let's go ahead. Jacket is decent condition. Let's throw that on. How do we look? We don't look the best, but you know, functionality is better. Don't know how you hit me. It's cool though. Wow, there are a lot here. I did get a couple scratches, but I think we're okay. And this is upgrading our strength as well. Let me take a look real quick at our scratches. Should heal on its own. Okay. That's what I was concerned about. Yo! Bro did not want to be part of this world anymore. At all. He's just gone. He just killed himself. Okay, I think the threats for now are done. Taken care of. Let's see if we can hotwire this cart. I mean, it did say it's 5% gas, so I'm assuming it's not an electric cart. You know, it's going to make some noise. But, man, just imagine if we could have, like, a golf cart. You know, something that's silent. That would be kind of nice. We're at 8% hotwire chance now. There we go. Wait, that shocks... You failed to hotwire the ignition, shocking yourself and damaging the engine. Okay, good to know. So we got a little cart, too. That's actually nice to have. Let's turn this off. And just to test the theory, yeah, hotwired, so we can turn it back on. Look at that. Love to see that. And we can check the loot. Yo, where did she come from? Check the loot in this as well. Let's take this one out. I don't like this at all. Yo! What the fuck? It's almost like they're coming out of the lake, man. This is kind of crazy. Let's get in here. Let's get safe. There we go. So if we go to crafting, we don't have too many options here. Wait, what did I just do? Oh, we have a pizza box, so I just cut up a slice for myself, I guess. Did I? I did. I have 8 slices. Okay, so I just cut up the pizza. Got it. Now let's take a look at our stations here. So we have a standard workbench, crafting surface used to build simple things. We just need wooden scraps and nails. There's advanced, fabrication, repair, and schematic. Some forges, a drying rack. That could come in handy. Campfire, we need logs and scraps. What about... I'm looking if there's... Okay, here we go. Rain collector. I need a 35 on construction. So I have to start small and build up. Okay. So I wonder... what is going to be the easiest thing for us to build? Or maybe I just have to destroy things. We are definitely going to have to look at that. Okay, so I was just doing some research, just looking around the house. I decided to turn the TV on, and this is showing up.
Over the emergency broadcast system at the request of the United States Department of Defense. This is not a test. Please listen carefully to the following broadcast. The United States Department of Defense has issued a critical alert regarding an infectious pathogen detected within the United States of America. This local warning is intended for Franklin County, Clinton County, Essex County, Hamilton County, and St. Lawrence County. Please stay indoors and secure all doors and windows. Make sure you have adequate food, water, and a battery-powered radio with you. Do not attempt to engage with any infected persons. Do not attempt to exit your home. Please obey all orders given by the United States National Guard. The President of the United States will be addressing the nation over all stations shortly. Please stand by for further instructions. This message will now repeat.
Well, that was chilling. I don't know the sounds that they use to make these emergency broadcasts, but the noises that they make, man, they really just truly fill you with fear. So I guess it works. It gets your attention, right?
This is a transmission over the
Let's see if we can turn this down.
system at the request of the United States Department of Defense.
Controls.
This is not a test.
Oh, volume.
Please listen carefully.
There we go. I want to keep it playing. It said the president is gonna make an address. I don't know. We seem pretty deep into this apocalypse here. I don't know if the president or even the government still exists. Oh, I thought he had a flashlight on him. He's just sitting in front of the RV. Anything on you? Some more beer. All these drunks out here, man. That's why y'all got turned. You weren't locked in. I'm trying to think, is there any way we could barricade off our little island here for the meantime? I'm not thinking so. Fence, we need nails. See, I don't even know how to make nails. If we go to crafting, we have kindling, bandages, a little bit of healing, weapons, and slicing. That is it. So maybe we just have to find nails? It's kind of looking like it. Our standard workbench, 5 nails and some wooden scraps. You know what we're actually gonna do? Let me double check the TV, make sure President's not there. And then we're gonna do some exploring. Nothing. Close this up, just in case. Camping grill, can we use this? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, we're gonna take a look at some of these other homes. Maybe we can get lucky and find some nails, get this crafting bench down, and try to learn some of these mechanics here. We're doing okay on food. I'm like stuck here. We're doing okay on food and water. We have electricity. So we're not in a dire situation at the moment. They are just spawning like crazy here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright. Gotta make sure to turn this off. I keep forgetting. We're just gonna go house by house. I like this. Oh shit. 3 of them? Maybe 4? Dang. Is this one unlocked? It is. Oh shit. Sometimes it's not letting me swing, man. There's that. Okay, we can do this. I actually have a little bit more range with this thing than what I assumed. There we go. I'm still hearing some. There's one. He always trying to hide underneath the table. Oh man. Oh no way. No way. Oh shit. Okay, I have a couple scratches. He hit me a few times, but we're fine. We just got very, very exerted there. So we're going to take any kind of water. We're also going to take any kind of pots or pans, cooking materials that we can take. And nails. Those are our big ones. We have... yeah, we can carry about 100 more pounds. So we might as well grab everything that we can. We can stock up just on as much food as possible. Glass bowl, why not? Some more broth. Peanut butter, that's got to be good for a while. Dishwasher. We already have a mug. We're looking for a pot here. Now, I could be wrong. Actually, let's take all these seeds as well. I could be wrong, but I think we're going to need a pot to boil water on our stove. And we do have electricity, like I said, so that should be fine.
Special bulletin. This is a transmit.
Okay, just double checking. Seeing if we missed that message. What else do we got? Some scissors, a toy rocket. Yeah, it's probably not going to be too handy for us. What do we got in here? Some weed. Somebody did tell me in the comments to take money, so I'm going to start grabbing that. I feel like I'm missing out on things, but I just got to learn the hard way. I'm damn good with these lockpicks, man. Towel. I will take all the healing items too. Actually, let's go ahead. I believe we have... okay, yeah, we did get a canteen. So let's empty this. Okay, we can fill the sink, and we're going to fill this up with water, take this home with us. Apparently, I'm scorching hot right now. Oh well. Smell this, make sure it's good. Doesn't smell like anything. Okay, we are going to fill... oh wow, we can fill all kinds of containers. Now, did that fully fill it up? It did. Perfect. Let's check all these as well. Bulletproof vest? I don't think I have one of those. I do not. Armor. There we go. That gives us quite a bit of resistance. That's a good find for us. Unfortunately... no nails here. But we got some good items. So, on to the next one. Alright, it looks like we got a few of these cabins here. So we are going to check these out. These almost just remind me of, like, vacation lake cabins or lake houses. So it's almost like nobody lives here, they would kind of come here to visit. Wow, this one is really nice interior. I'm so indecisive on where I want to stay. I can find a new house and just be like, oh yeah, this is the move, this is the play. And that's what I'm doing right now. We already decided on that first house, and here I am looting this one, thinking, oh, this one looks a lot better. Chocolate milk. I can't imagine that's gonna stay good for long. I guess we'll just leave it in the fridge. Cast iron pan. That is nice. Nothing on the bookshelf. Is this a restroom? It is. Okay. Lots of meds in the bathrooms, I'm noticing. And we have an upstairs. Look at this staircase going up. Little loft. And just a cozy little bed. Nothing special, you know? You can see the moonlight. That's really nice. We might have to make this one our home, man. I don't know at this point. First things first, though, we just gotta get all the items that we can, to be honest. And it's still early afternoon, so we have plenty of time before we have to kind of hunker down here. Oh, wow. This one has some gardening in the front. I like how each one of these has its own interior design. Oh, they had a dog. Ton of food. Ton of food. I wonder if this was one of Bruno's exes. I don't know. I gotta stop thinking about Bruno, man. Everything I see reminds me of him, though. Ooh. Foot Locker. Don't mind if I do. Give me something good. Hey, I will take that any day. Some ski goggles. Fuck it. We're throwing it on. Actually, I don't even think I can. I think I have to put it over my face. Now, does this gas mask do anything? Radiation resistance. Smell ability multiplier. Wait, this is destroying our smell ability? I kind of just want to see what I look like with the ski goggles on. Can I see? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's the play. Still got to search all of this. Oven dish. That is good. Large cooking pot. Beautiful. So I was looking at all the things that we can make here. And if we go to right here, boiled water. We need a pot, a pan, an oven dish, or a kettle. Which we should have. Now, is that here in consumables? No. So I guess it's in tools. Well, one of them is. The cast iron pan is. Well, that didn't work. Where would this be? Maybe I'm just missing it. Oven dish. Can be used for cooking. Drag a fluid container with some contents onto this to pour. Resultant fluids from cooking will appear here. Okay. So this is like the byproduct of what we're making. Now where do I... I guess I'm missing something. What if we go to large cooking pot, place... Do we physically place it here? Can be used for cooking. Now, if we open our stove, does that have anything? No. I am so confusion. Let me figure this out. I will be right back. So I ended up going into the cabin next door and we found this kettle. And we have an icon for liquid next to it. So I'm wondering if we just didn't find the right cooking pot, right? Because none of these, the oven dish, the sauce pot, have that next to it. So maybe it can only be used for cooking rather than filling it up with water. I did walk down to the lake as well to see if I could fill it up physically or manually with water, and that did not work either. So that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna keep looking. We are severely over encumbered. Let's go ahead. We should have some space in the RV. We can drop off some of our items, some of our heavier items. It's getting kind of foggy, man. I don't know if I like this. Is he in a hazmat suit? I think he's in a hazmat suit, man. Maybe we should have kept that gas mask on. That is deeply concerning. Let's get a closer look. I also don't like the way he's moving either. Yeah, there's... What is on his face? What is going on? Oh. Gas mask in a hazmat suit. Can I take any of this? I can. I'm gonna take it, just to be safe. Let's go ahead, let's get back to the RV, drop off some of this stuff. Alright, I was able to get us down to about 130 pounds carrying. So we have a decent amount that we can still kind of loot up here. Thank God this mist is gone. Let's keep on moving. Okay, it looks like we found a gas station here. This might be worth checking out, actually. Holy shit! Yo, I'm not used to them running at me. I'm wondering, can we fuel up directly at the gas pump? We can fill containers. Let's take this guy out so nothing dumb happens. He's covered in blood. Alright. And I have remembered always to check the police cars. These have a lot of good items in it. And we'll check the trunk as well. We'll take all the rounds. We already do have, I think, a couple of these 1911s. I'm sure it's fine to leave it. I really hope there's no alarm here. Okay. Whew. Now, what kind of items can we get? Yo, if we can pick up all of that, we can. We can pick up everything. Well, let's go ahead and do it. I heard we have to stock up as much as possible. No better day than today to start. You can search all of these. Wow. And look at all of these drinks here as well. Yo, we just hit the jackpot. Ton of water. This is actually really good for us considering I don't know how a lot of the mechanics work, and it seems like it's going to take some time for me to build some of these utility stations. So we can just stockpile on a bunch of processed food and sodas for the meantime. Maybe a little bit of alcohol. Nothing wrong with that. Got an ATM. It's back here. Little break room. Last time we were checking these break room lockers at the CVS, we found a pistol. So I'm always going to search these. So close to doing the first try. Nothing too good. Gym bag, which carries 75 pounds. Our school bag. Wait, we have a gym bag. Oh, okay. I thought we had a school bag. some rotten food. A large water bottle. Thank you very much. We already have a couple pots and pans as well. Glass cleaner. Usually has glass cleaner in it. Okay, I don't think that's going to be too useful for us. Anything else? Nothing really. I'll take the sugar. Why not? How are we doing on carrying capacity? Okay, we're getting a little heavy. This might be like a back office room. Oh, it's just a bathroom. Great. So glad I wasted a lockpick on that. Is there anything else that I'm missing here? Here's the back office. Okay. Anything here? Doesn't look like it. Tobacco shelf. Not too worried about that. There could be some stuff back here. Yeah, look at all this food. Don't mind if I do. We're going to pull the RV up to the gas tank. Or the gas pump, excuse me. I do wonder if I can just fuel up that way. If that's the case, that's pretty massive. And it is getting close to... Drink, smell, wash, self. Ooh, I do not want to wash myself with gas. Looks like we can only fill a container. Fill from gas pump. Oh, wow. There we go. We already got a couple gas cans full in the storage. But I will definitely top off for free. Let me double check the ones inside are full. We have jerry can with gas in it. Yes. There we go. So we have 81 pounds of gas. Now, I don't know how much that's going to fill up our tank, but we have some spares. Let's go ahead and get back inside now that it's getting late. And we will keep on moving. I'm liking this area, y'all. I'm liking this area a lot. Alright, y'all. So I have made the executive decision to officially call this house on this little tiny peninsula here, the one that we found towards the beginning of the video. This is going to be our base. You know, aesthetics aside, it does look great. But I'm thinking more of safety and knowing that we're going to run into some shit pretty soon here, according to some of the comments that I've read. Let's turn off these lights. I think this is good for us. We're safe. We only have one way to get in and one way to get out. Now, that could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. We're going to have to find out the hard way. But if we can get that barricaded off, this could be massive for us. So let's go in here. We're going to drop off a bunch of our stuff. And I'm going to get a little organized as well. It looks like no word from the president yet. So if anything does show up, I will come back. But in the meantime, like I said, we're going to get some of our inventory situated here. Alright, so we're still working on organizing. But I noticed this, you guys. And I had to show you. Just... with most of the electricity and most of the humans gone, look at this site. This is probably very similar to what it would be in real life if this actually did happen. No light pollution. This is just something else, isn't it? Alright, y'all, one thing I did see was we had the ability to make this utility cabinet here. It says the center of your base, be sure to build this in a well-guarded location. If anyone gets to it, they can claim everything in your base for themselves. Now, I don't know if I'm misunderstanding what this is. It seems like it's something more so for custom-built bases, but we have the wooden scraps. So, we are going to go ahead and throw it down. And it looks like we can fill this up. Wow, 600 pounds? Manage. So we can do groups, resources. I see. Okay, don't know if that's, needed, but I did see that we could build that, and that will give us some experience, at least a little bit, towards our construction, which is good, because we definitely have to get that going. We got to get that wall up, at least on our entrance. At the very least, some barbed wire, but I don't have anywhere near the materials for that. But in the meantime, while I was gone, we did get organized. We have our fridge. Ooh, there's a zombie close. Yeah, we have a big problem. I'll show y'all in a second. But our fridge, we have all of our food in here. That little gas station mart that we found was huge for us. So we have a ton of backups. But take a look at this. We have an issue. Oh, I do not want to jump over. These things are just continually coming down this little ramp here, and they're getting very close. So we got to figure out quick how we can get this blocked off. We have a couple cliff jumpers over there. Apparently that's like the town spot for cliff jumping. The deer did it first. Now we got zombies doing it. Man, I don't know. But this is definitely a promising base. We have a lot of work to do. I will be doing some things off camera. If you guys did see some things in here that I missed or tips for me, please let me know. You guys have already given me so much support and tips on our first couple episodes, so I appreciate that very much. We did not get any message from the president, unfortunately, but maybe we will get that in the future. I was warned about this message, and it did show up, so good to know that we could find that. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the episode. We will be back for more, and I hope y'all have a great day.